All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Stats Media coming at you with another video. You know, it's time to bring on that boxing. We got some pretty bad news, unfortunately, guys, in the boxing community. It seems like Errol, Spence, and Terence Crawford may be a no-go. It's looking like it's definitely not going to be the targeted date of November 12th or November 19th. I think November 19th was the more talked about date, but you know, ESPN, they released an article talking about how there's no guaranteed purse for either fighter, because like I've been talking about this on my channel for a long time. You can't predict the kind of pay-per-view buys because everyone wants to compare it to a Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, but you can't do that. It's so different. Obviously, these are the most talented welterweights in the world right now. There's no doubt about that. These could be the pound on your pound for pound list. Usually these guys are the number 1 and number 2, or at least in your top 5. And this is the mega fight, but at the same time, I don't know if it's going to generate the same amount of money and buzz that a Manny Pacquiao and a Floyd Mayweather fight generated back in 2015, or was it 2015? But yeah, in May. Like that's the kind of fight that, you know, they had countries behind them. You know, like Manny had all of the Philippines. Floyd Mayweather had, you know, a decent amount of the U.S., but I think a lot of people still wanted to see him lose, and there was that element of, you know, Manny Pacquiao was the guy who was supposed to, he was always mentioned with Floyd Mayweather, and obviously Mayweather was the favorite, but, you know, it was always, you always mention Manny Pacquiao when you talk about Floyd Mayweather, and you always talk about Floyd Mayweather with Manny Pacquiao. You know, these were the top guys for this, you know, for this generation of boxing. You know, Floyd was undefeated. Manny Pacquiao was the only 8-division world champion in the world. And it was a fight that was inevitable. But at the same time, you know, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Errol has 3 of the belts. Terence Crawford has 1. It was time to unify. This is the mega fight. This would have been for the, you know, for my opinion, in my personal opinion, I thought this was the fight to determine who's the number 1 pound for pound best fighter in the world. And now they're saying it's looking more like a December and January fight. It's okay. Like, I don't mind if we still get the fight if it gets made. They obviously agreed to terms, you know, like a few weeks ago, earlier this month. And it's just unfortunate that the fight, you know, it seems like even though you agree to terms, you know, that could mean anything, because at the end of the day, the fight wasn't official, and now it looks like it's getting put back. It's in jeopardy. So hopefully it happens, but it's definitely not looking good for November. It seems more of like a December, potentially, or early next, you know, next year, 2023. I always talk about it. I don't know how long that we're willing to wait for the fight to happen, to the point where, you know, we might as well just watch them stay active, as opposed to just waiting to maybe fight, you know, maybe for Terence Crawford to fight Errol Spence, or maybe for Errol Spence to fight Terence Crawford. You know, would we rather see them against guys like Virgil Ortiz or a Conor Benn and a Chris Eubank? There are a lot of guys out there. Keith Thurman's still there. Your Dennis Ugas. It's still a stacked welterweight division. It's just this is the fight that everybody wants to see, obviously. Hopefully we get it, but you know, this news wasn't necessarily a good thing, you know, as a boxing fan. And, you know, we're all still hoping. We're still trying to stay optimistic, but it just wasn't a good sign, because we were hearing all the reports that, you know, it's going to be a done deal soon. It should be announced soon. They agreed to all terms, but now look at this. Now it's reportedly in jeopardy. But I'll keep you guys posted with any intel I get. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope we get this fight, you know, get it running. The negotiations are final, but we can only hope. Trust the process. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'll keep you guys updated always. Thanks for watching. Peace. Well, that's going to do it for another NASFight Media video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to you always.